Hi, welcome to Front Porch Sittin'. My name is Heather Nuttall Westover, and I have my sweet tea here. I hope you have brought something with you. Today's going to be just a little bit longer than maybe normal. I'm going to review a book that that wrecked me. It is called All the Ugly and Wonderful Things by Bryn Greenwood. Bryn. Holy crap, fantastic job writing. I have personal experience with kids like Wavy, and yet at some point in the book, you had a little part of my mind trying to advocate for something that every fiber of my being is against. That's fantastic writing, dadgum. Okay, so in this book, the main character, Wavy, reminds me of several of the foster kids that I had in my home. Some of them would only eat at night, or they would hoard food in their rooms, or they would just out of necessity from the life they'd lived previously before coming to my home, they were just always assuming that they would run out of food at some point. So it's every man for himself. And, and I saw that in Wavy. So of course my heart is attached to her. Working as a para, in and out of the public school system for 31 years, and then a classroom teacher for a few of those years as an adjunct teacher, whether it be in music or art or actual classroom study hall kind of thing for fourth graders. I had a lot of interactions over the years with kids who were just like Wavy. And I will never forget this one little boy who was just cranky one morning, and he was getting in trouble right and left. And finally I brought him outside, and I was like, I used his name. But I said, buddy, what's happening? What's going on? And he had eczema really bad, and nobody got medicine for him for it. So he was itchy all the time, and, and he had glasses that were crooked, and he just buried his face in my stomach and just wrapped his little arms around my waist and just sobbed and sobbed and sobbed. It's those moments in education when you build relationship with kids who are living in situations like this main character. I felt like I knew this girl, this Wavy. She begins cooking at a very, very young age, like 5 or 6, for her family to make sure that they all have food and something to eat every night. She does the laundry. She's, and really no one in her family makes it a priority to see if she goes to school or not. So one of her dad's men in his meth lab operation takes it upon himself to make sure she gets to school every day. He even does parent-teacher conferences and pretends to be the dad, because nobody would take her. Like, nobody cared enough whether she got an education or not to even take her. So he takes her under his wing. He does this. He's kind of big brother kind of thing for years until it's not. And then when it all comes out and he's convicted, of being a sexual predator, my brain actually, it was so well written that my brain actually popped up against my will, because I'm against this. My brain popped up and said, you can't take him away from her. He's the only person she's ever trusted. He's the only person she will speak to. He's the only person she will allow to touch her, not her mom, not her dad. She's the only person she's ever felt safe with. You can't rip them apart right now. And the sane part of my brain was like, what did you just say? So this is a book so worth reading. It will wreck your world and make you rethink some things. And the battle extends long through his, I don't want to spoil anything. Just read the book. So well written. My word. Read the book.